The moment I kick the bike over in my driveway, the journey starts. There's a ritual because I'm always leaving my house going the same way. I go 2 blocks before I pass the 101. As soon as I get to that light at the highway, there's a sense of euphoria. When you feel the vibration of that bike and the humming that's almost helicopter-ish, you feel like you're on a motorcycle. I really just enjoy the open, outdoor, in the wind, just everything in your face. My senses get heightened. The smell of gas mixed with the smell of fresh baking bread at someone's house. You'll bust through and all of a sudden you'll go down a little bit of a hill and you'll hit a cold spell. And it'll be just like a nice cool air. When you're on a motorcycle, there's no time to think about anything else but in the moment and what you're doing. And in life, I never get to do that. This is actually Josh Brolin's bike. It's just so comfortable. My brain just starts thinking about work, or my brain starts thinking about a photo, and I can't turn it off. It's the only time I can just shut everything off. It puts you in this kind of Zen state. I like that. I like that calm chaos. It's unbelievable, and nothing else is like that. I've been a professional photographer almost 30 years now. Most of my work is celebrity driven. I do a lot of movie posters and advertising work, mainly with celebs. I've done 4 books. I'm working on my 5th book right now. To say I've been blessed is an understatement. The first one I did, this one's called Projects. I was learning photography and doing a lot of spec shoots and personal stuff mixed with jobs. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just do a book with all my projects? The only A I have ever gotten in anything was photography. I was so obsessed with photography, and I was obsessed with the darkroom and the magic of watching Dectal develop a photo. Every time I shot someone, I would put my glasses on them, and I called it Pictures Through My Eyes. So everyone in the book was gonna be wearing my glasses. Oh, Brolin. This was actually the day I first shot him, and that was probably 20 years ago. We're separated at birth. Growing up, we were pretty underprivileged. Bottom of the barrel underprivileged. We would get bread and cheese in the cheese line, and food stamps, and we relied on school lunches and things like that. These are all my concepts. I'd think of something, then I would pick the person, and then I would go and do it. That's the good part about doing when you do coffee table books or personal projects, is that I can create what I want. My work in the industry is all them. They tell me what to do, how to do it, how they want it to look, and I just go make it happen. The love of that photography had to be put on hold without having the means to buy a camera, without having the means to build a little dark room in your garage or your basement. That wasn't realistic for me. So this is a kind of a celebrity book. There's a bunch of musicians and actors and actresses, and it's so exciting. And I'm still starstruck every time. I remember being a kid and loving photography so much. I knew that I was gonna be a photographer. I just didn't know how I was gonna get there and how long it would take. During COVID, I drove around the whole country and shot a book I called Drive-Bys, kind of inspired by Richard Avedon and going across the whole country and just finding subjects. And then I shot them all through the window of the truck. I think that's the first time I started getting obsessed and set a goal. And when I really want to do something, I go 100% in. Had COVID not happened, this book would never exist. These guys took this PBJ, they restored it, these pilots restored it. Oh, sick. Yo.
What's up, you called?
Every time that I went to start the bike, the headlight comes on and then it blows almost immediately.
The headlight blows every time you rev the bike up or like whatever.
Just as soon as I start it, the light came on, I started cheering and it literally pops.
That generator that I gave you, it might be a 12-volt generator, not a 6-volt generator, so.
Do you think you have a generator so we can at least hook that up and try it?
Yeah, I have one. I have a spare one.
What are you doing?
I'm just working on my bike. I'll be done in a few minutes, but I'll come back.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing. And Steven's actually already here working on the panhead, so maybe we can do that and then go for a little rip.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Thank you, brother.
Give me a few minutes, all right.
All right, bye. Sick! Shut up. Want to get dirty? Want to get greasy? Let's go. Murphy! You having a snack, buddy? Hey, Rock. They don't care about you when you're eating. To keep my wolves. You had a half a day of school? Yeah. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So you're already on it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna mount this first. And it's a little tricky because it's an early one, doesn't have the same mounting holes, but you gotta get it started.
Okay. Oh, sometimes she takes a minute. This is how I get my exercise. Prime it. Oh. First time I got into a motorcycle was my sister, an older sister, was dating this guy, and he pulled up. It was like a little Yamaha, like Steve McQueen little dirt bike. And I remember, like, that dude looks so freaking cool. We got this at a swap meet, so old school dude must have made it more powerful than what it's supposed to be. He took me on a little ride. You know what I mean? Even on the back of it, I just felt like, wow, this is insane. My face, I was screaming and I just flying down the street. And then, you know, once you do something that you enjoy so much, you never forget it. This is my 1938 flathead. Like this is an old machine and probably the most reliable bike I have. And it's cool, it's got a foot clutch. Some call it a suicide clutch. And then you shift here. So you push down on that and then you switch. First, second, and third. My first little bike, we built these little mini bikes and put lawnmower engines on them. Every day after school, we'd run home and we'd all take turns sharing that thing. And we thought we were the coolest kids in the block. This is called a panhead, but Steven built this bike.
When we first got the bike, I noticed that all the hardware and the actual motor were authentic, real. So it was worth salvaging all the components and not trying to just buy new stuff because everything was real Harley Davidson.
That's one of my first goals, was I want to have a motorcycle one day. A real motorcycle.
A lot of stuff was rail can and I had to wire wheel everything.
He literally hand scraped off all that dirty black spray paint.
It's dirty work, but the end product was nice. It has this gunmetal look, which you usually don't see on these motors. It's either chrome, old chrome.
And this is my favorite part, the old Harley Eagle. I got my motorcycle license at like 16. That's where I rode to school and back. Just being on two wheels was what it was all about. This is actually Josh Brolin's bike. Steven's gonna do some repairs on it. And the way this bike sits and feels is one of my favorite positions. It's just so comfortable. When you're riding, it's got a little bit, the pegs are a little bit forward.
He has a few bikes.
Yeah.
He has a knuckle and a pan, but this is like his tried and tested go-to bike.
Yeah, this is his old faithful.
That's him.
I hear the 69. What's up, Davey?
What's up, man?
Dude, that's so awesome. You fucking drove all the way out. Thank you.
The old tugboat.
Shut up, it's Dave.
This is 12 volt?
That's a 12 volt regulator.
All right, this will work. I won't have spacers, but you could just drill this out right there like that.
Yeah. Put the head on this
Yeah.
side. That'll work.
Let's drill it. Just mark it and drill it.
Yeah.
You own a chopper, you're breaking down. You're breaking down on the side of the road, you're breaking down before you leave the house. Part of our whole journeys is breaking down. Just even to make sure it's right. I see it.
Yeah, you want to double check it?
I got you. I think that's perfect.
Nice.
I like to know everything about what I'm doing so I understand it. So then I can have a relationship with it. If I don't understand it completely, what's the point? Do that little rust in that spot there, yeah. I'm listening attentively and learning and soaking in what they're telling me. And it's like working with your father. Looks good, actually. A little bit of. And that learning process I'm obsessed with. That's the part. Yeah, see, now it's old. At 55 years old, I'm learning something new and having excitement and getting anxiety from a passion. I never thought that would happen. Okay. So then this goes in the two holes I just drilled.
It's nice and cool in here, huh?
We could put that fan on. I can't believe that I'm continuing to find things that inspire me that I can do at my age, that I'll probably will be doing till I can't walk.
See where his clamp is?
Yep.
So you can either take a little meat off right here or right here.
Gotcha. Tricks of the trade. And that's so there's metal touching the thing, right?
Yeah. Regulator needs to be grounded to the frame. Let me see, move the thing again.
It really is, passion that is taken over and gives me purpose.
45 Flathead Dave. Everything pops up when he calls.
My phone is called Flathead Dave. And when I introduced him to my friend Mike, he goes, "Oh, is that Flathead Dave?" All right. Should I prime it even as I'm sitting for a minute?
Maybe once.
Is it on? No way, dude. That's awesome. We figured it out. Dude, that's so cool. Shaka! I say this calls for a little spin.
Let's do it.
Want to go for a little loop?
You have a flathead, a pan head, and a shovel head, and an Evo. We need a knuckle.
What's that movie?
I think it said it's more about the dirt bike thing, but we watch all the old Hell's Angels. Anyone that has choppers. Hell's Angels 69. I ride every day that I can. If I'm not working, I go for a half-hour ride. It's something that my soul needs, and it sounds corny and cliche, but anyone who rides a chopper knows exactly that feeling. My son will come and be like, "Dad, I had a rough day. I need to get in the wind for like 20 minutes. Let's go on the short loop." And we'll get on our bikes, go out the short loop. By the time we get back, we're both smiling. It's our sanctuary, it's our thing. One thing I've learned in life after all these years is that no matter how many times you go down the same road, it's always different. As long as I go down that road with my family, my friends, a camera strapped to my back, and a chopper, I know one thing for sure, it's gonna be a good ride.